At the turn of the 20th century, a young reporter, Napoleon Hill, was given an assignment to interview steel magnate Andrew Carnegie, a man who, despite being an immigrant born into poverty, had become one of the wealthiest people in history. During the fabled encounter, Carnegie asked Hill if he would be willing to dedicate his life to unearthing and documenting the secrets of the most successful people to ever live, then to share this formula with the world, to give everyone the opportunity to fulfill their dreams and achieve anything they so desire. The young reporter accepted Carnegie's challenge and began a 25-year journey that would lead him to interview many extraordinary people. In 1937, the results of this quest were immortalized in Think and Grow Rich. In it, Hill showed that those who succeed do so irrespective of their circumstance, that potential is not predicated on age, race, education, gender, finances, or any other perceived disadvantage. It ignited a flame of ambition and helped end the Great Depression. 100 million copies, and 80 years later, this book continues to inspire ordinary people to extraordinary achievement. It is the playbook through which countless entrepreneurs, innovators, and cultural icons unlock their potential, creating an alternate reality of abundance, purpose, and prosperity.
Thomas, why are you not in school? Your son is a genius. This school is too small for him and doesn't have enough good teachers for training him. Please teach him yourself. I'm gonna have you read to me today. So here you go. Remember where we left off? I think we were here. So start from there.
Miss Eidson, your son is adult. He is mentally slow and unable to think clearly. We won't let him come to school anymore. Sincerely, Headmaster Jonas.
Every life has more than one potential reality. Every life. Could it really be true that the only difference between an ordinary life and the life of extraordinary fulfillment is the way we think?
A lot of people relate riches just to money. Riches take in everything in our life. It takes in our health, our relationships, with ourselves, with other people, as well as our ability to earn money. Money by itself is just an idea. Life should be a rich experience. It should never be shallow. Most people live like minnows in the shallows. They got to get out into the deep, and that's what Hill's material is designed to do.
The hardest thing to actually master is faith. Because faith is the piece that's going to give you the ability to continue through the highs and lows and not just achieve one single vision, but how to apply it to every aspect of your life. Because when you get to that level, you feel like you're manipulating reality.
I don't think there was a point along the way of my career where I wasn't seeing myself in a movie of where I was going to be a year out, 2 years out, 3 years out, and I saw it like it existed. You have to not only picture it, but picture it in living color and in great detail. And then, of course, the book teaches you if you could imagine it, you can accomplish it. And I found that to be entirely true. If I could imagine it, I always got it.
Think and Grow Rich is relevant because we are always going to have to rely, first and foremost, on our thoughts to be able to move anything in our world. So the concept itself is evergreen. It will last the ages.
Timeless principles will be with us in 10,000 years. You've got to know them and you've got to practice them. It's that simple.
Every one of us has inside of us, it's innate, it's in our DNA, the desire to do something big.
One thing I tell people is once you stay with it, stay with it, stay with it long enough, when you break through and you finally make it, there's a release of this unbelievable power and new levels of power you break into just by staying with it.
Every adversity carries a seed of a greater good. Because as a blind person myself, I realized, okay, I got me one big seed of adversity here, and I need to find a greater good, a compensating balance.
Success is how you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror. It has nothing to do with what the reflection is. It's, are you contributing to society? Do you feel good about who you are and how you live your life?
So if you lived a normal life, what is a normal life? 74 or 77 years on Earth? Do the calculus. That only equates to 30,000 days on Earth. Time is not running out, but your life is. You've been chosen, place your fingerprints on life, and make a difference right now. That's what it means to be wealthy.
To me, Think and Grow Rich are 3 words. Think means the mind, and that you need to use the mind to propel you on the path towards success. Grow means that you need to nourish it and constantly seek the growth and improvement of your mind. So the growth and improvement of your mind is what ultimately delivers the payoff, which is you become rich. So to be rich, to me, means control. You're in control of your life. Being able to do the work that I want to do, the way that I want to do it, when I want to do it, and to the level of excellence that I want to do it at. Living life by my own accord.
It's about having freedom. Freedom to choose where you want to be, who you want to be with, what you want to do for a living, how hard you want to work, who you want in your life, who you want out of your life. It's freedom. Freedom to have your life exactly like you dreamt it to be and actually make it happen. That's rich.
Rich is not just synonymous with money. Rich is synonymous with living. Life is about an expression of spirit. How can I be more artfully expressing who I am fully in a joyous way and accepting life as it comes to me without precondition?
The difference is night and day. Once you become successful, once you live a rich life, financially and every other way, you'll wonder, why didn't I do this sooner? This is not a closed club. You can have all you want anytime you want. And it's just a matter of changing your life by simply changing your mind. So the question is never can we, the question is will we? Your future hangs in the balance.
One of my favorite stories from the whole of Think and Grow Rich is the story of Edwin C. Barnes. This is a guy that had absolutely nothing and was really in a desperate place.
I love his story because he just saw one thing. Like, he had a vision for what he wanted and he would not settle.
The story goes of how he approaches Thomas Edison after traveling across the country with nothing in his pocket, literally nothing in his pocket, to go to the greatest inventor probably in history and say, I want to go into business with you.
Mr. Eidson. Mr. Eidson. Mr. Eidson, I'm Edwin C. Barnes, your new partner.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. How do you do, sir?
Yes, how much for a ticket to Orange, New Jersey?
$16.40.
All aboard for Orange, New Jersey.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm here to meet with Mr. Eidson.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but tell him that Mr. Edwin C. Barnes is here to meet with him and that I said he'll be very glad to have met me. Thank you.
No. Tell them I don't care. We are not buckling. Do whatever you have to do. So, you're the man I will be glad to have met, are you?
Yes, Mr. Edwin C. Barnes.
And what have you invented, Mr. Barnes?
Nothing, Mr. Eidson.
You're not an inventor?
No, sir, I'm a businessman.
And your aim is?
To be your partner in business, sir.
You're not looking for a job?
Sir, I will take whatever job you have to offer, but my ultimate goal is to be in partnership with Mr. Thomas A. Edison.
You seem pretty sure of yourself for a man who hasn't invented anything.
I have something far more powerful.
And what might that be?
I am not interested in anything other than this one goal, and I will do whatever it takes to get it.
You know, I turn away 100 men every week.
I am not at all surprised.
And most of them have invented some darn contraption or other. Electric chicken plucker, a automatic pen refiller. That one cost me a shirt. And you stand here with nothing.
Sir, desire is not nothing.
I guess not.
I have vision. I believe it will come true one day, and I will stick by that, however long and hard the path.
I've learned over the years that when a man desires a thing so deeply that he's